entertain myself. Man, my shoulders, you guys, they're tired. Oh my God. My luck, I'm telling you. I spoke too soon. This is unbelievable. Yeah, I cheated. Jesus Christ. Today, I walked a Beau Miles event in Vancouver. So I'm here at the ferry terminal in Swartz Bay in Victoria. This is where my journey is going to start. So basically I'm going to hop on a ferry here and then I'm going to start walking towards Beau Miles' event, which is all the way in Vancouver. There are a few hoops I need to jump in order to get to this event, but I'm going to explain more once we're inside. Please excuse the large rumbling in the background of the ferry. So there is a small hiccup in the giddy up, if you will, with me walking from Swassen to the event in Vancouver. Essentially, the only walking route where you can walk the whole way is like 11 hours, and it's super long and it's a huge detour. The shortest distance, and the only reason why you can't walk this way is because of something called the Massey Tunnel. Now, the Massey Tunnel is a tunnel that goes under the Fraser River and connects Delta to Richmond. And it's one of only two ways to get across, essentially. Through my research, I have found that there is a shuttle that can take you from one end of the Massey Tunnel to the other end of the Massey Tunnel. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to earn enough money to buy a bus ticket. You're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Why not just get your car and drive to this event? Why not take the bus to this event? Why not get a friend to come pick you up to this event? Well, I've been going on about Beau Miles for like, I don't know, a while now. Have you guys ever heard of Beau Miles? Now, I totally stole this idea from Beau Miles, and the fact that I get to see him live means so much to me. So this is my ode to Beau, if you will. I'm going to use all of Beau Miles' sort of like methods from his videos in order to get to him. If you haven't seen any of his videos, some examples are like I kayak to work, or I walk to work, or recently he did one where he triathloned his way to work. And along the way on his journeys, he also picks up garbage and he finds money. And so I'm going to use these different methods to earn enough money for a bus ticket, so that way I can, you know, bypass all this sort of stuff. Now, I do have a plan, but I'll wait till we're inside to explain it to you. Yes, earning enough money to get a bus ticket to go to the event. Now, here in BC and Canada, if you return your bottles, you get 10 cents for every bottle that you return. So if I can find enough bottles to return to get $2.75, that's enough for a bus ticket, and that's what I'm praying to do. Also, but if I find spare change is also a method, but and if I can't, well then I just straight up have to walk. Now, the game plan.
It's time for the game plan.
Yes, oh my god, I've always wanted to say that. Thank you, Ryan Trayan. I'll be arriving in Vancouver approximately around 8:40 in the morning. I will have only till about 11 o'clock to be searching for bottles before I have to make a decision. Because if I can't find enough money before 11 o'clock for a bus ticket, then I need to start walking, or I'll run out of time and I basically will fail the challenge. And of course, the rules. The rules are A, I cannot use my own money. B, cannot accept money from strangers. And C, cannot accept a ride from a stranger. I specifically have to either walk or earn money for this bus ticket. Obviously, worst case scenario, I have my own money, so I am going to utilize the hour and 40 minutes I have on this ferry to find as many bottles as I can, and hopefully I don't get yelled at for, you know, filming and also looking through the garbage cans.
12 seconds later.
Made my first 10 cents. Okay, I'm gonna contain myself. So I'm quite proud with, so I'm quite proud. Within the first 40 minutes, I was able to find enough money for a bus ticket. Like, I really was concerned, thinking that there wouldn't be enough bottles, because I thought they would have been emptied from the night before, and that, you know, there wouldn't be as many as if I was to catch a ferry later in the day. On top of that, like, I know that doesn't make it much of a challenge, but at the same time, I still have to return these bottles for money. So once I get off the ferry, I then have to walk to the bottle depot to then exchange these. Along the way, I'm still gonna like pick up trash and pick up any other bottles I find, and whatever money remaining that's over $2.70, I'll just give to whoever needs it. I'm going to enjoy the remaining hour on this ferry, and yeah, we'll see once we get off.
We are now arriving at the terminal. Coach bus passengers, please make your way to the lowest station. What happens will leave the ship in the overhead walkway.
It's cold, everyone. I'll be happy to start walking. Bye, bud. I'll be on one of those soon enough. It's a chicken wing keychain that fell off someone's bed. This is great. Right out of the gate, you find something hilarious. Oh my god, this is so good. And I found 2 bottles already. I didn't need to find anything on the ferry. It's all here in the parking lot, which is kind of sad, but I'm gonna pick them up. So I'm still in the ferry parking lot. I'm just going to film here because this is basically the last stop where I'm going to have weather cover, because there's a big straight stretch where I'm just going to be exposed to the elements, and talking to the camera is going to suck. So in the parking lot, I was able to find a bunch more bottles. There was a few more, but they were like near some really disgusting stuff that I didn't want to pick up nor put on camera. So I left them, but I have a full bag here. I'm gonna have enough, if not more, thank goodness, now to walk to the bottle depot. Man, oh, an hour and 17 minutes, y'all. There you go. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. I wish I brought gloves. Silly me, brought a hat, didn't bring gloves, so my fingers are going to freeze. But yeah, let's get on walking, and I think we're gonna make pretty good time. So yeah, let's do this. Also, I was gonna count all the bottles here, but I'm just gonna decide to wait till we're there. It's too windy, and I know that everything's gonna go flying around. So, but at least I know I have enough. And once we do the total, I'll let you know once we get there. Mere moments after I started walking, I quickly realized I would not be able to pick up all the garbage. It conjured a weird feeling of guilt, not only because I couldn't pick up all the garbage, but also because I don't recall this road being this littered. It goes to show the importance of stopping and to take a moment to really absorb your surrounding. As I continued walking, I picked up what I could, but being frugal with what I was collecting as to not tire myself out too soon. I also was feeling quite confident in the amount of bottles that I have collected at this point. Little did I know, that was my one mistake. Okay, everybody, so I am now halfway, and it feels pretty good that knowing that was basically the majority of it, and now I just have about another 40 minutes and I'm there. I was able to get almost 2 full bags. I'm gonna offload some of the garbage that I collected, so that way I'm not carrying it all the way there with me, but obviously keeping the bottles. Didn't find anything crazy. I found a lot of these on the road. Makes sense, it's high traffic area. But I'm so glad. I did have a glove. It was not the glove I expected, but it's done the job. Some kid you know is probably really upset, but I'm not keeping it. Sorry. Sorry, unicorn. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, what a load off. Man, my shoulders, you guys, they're tired. That chair looks like such a nice place to sit. But I know the moment I sit down, I'm not going to want to stand back up, so gotta keep trucking. So Google Maps says 31 more minutes from where I am. That's not bad, but oh my god, do I have to go. Ho ho. I could use me some of that right now. Oh my gosh. Look how close I am. Oh, 6 minutes away. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys, I see it. Oh my god. My back and my hands are cramping. My elbows are cramping. Oh, I'm so thankful that we're here. Oh my god. Oh my god. See this? This is what I needed. So glad to have made it to the bottle depot. I immediately grab a cart and start sifting through the bottles.
That's it?
That's everything. Thank you so much.
$4.90.
Money in hand, it was off to find a washroom. I was 1 bottle away from $5, but that's okay. So I know I said I was going to give the remainder of the money if I was over $2.75, but I forgot that I think there's like zones here in Vancouver. So when you go out of the zone, you have to like pay per zone, and then so it adds up. I don't know if they got rid of that, if it's still a thing. So I'm just going to keep the $4.10 until I get to the venue, and then whatever's left that I have at the venue, then I'll give it away. In the meantime, I'm finding a bathroom, like ASAP. Yes, that is where I'll be going to the washroom and probably grabbing a snack. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I am so sore. Holy cow. That was a good walk on my shoulders. Oh my goodness, you guys. 11-11, everybody. So I did some pretty good time. So yes, I made $4.90. I'm tempted to just find another bottle, go back and make it a solid 5, but yeah, this will be enough hopefully to get me to Vancouver. I'm just gonna take a sitting break and then I'm going to Google the bus route. Fingers crossed, 10 cents doesn't completely bone me. My bus right there. I'm not gonna frickin' make it. Missed it by a minute. Like literally now we can cross the street and I can get it and it's gone. It's gone. So I'm just gonna go wait in Tim Hortons for the next half hour. So let's try this again. I should be here in 2 minutes, so fingers crossed. It was in that moment I realized my mistake. But it was too late now. I was not about to turn back. I was just gonna have to push forward and devise a new plan. Let's just back up a hot minute, okay? So while I was at the bottle depot, you saw that I only made $5.90 and how I was going to keep the money because I wasn't sure if I was going to need the full $5 to be able to actually get into Vancouver. It turns out I do need the full $5. Get this. So when I got onto the bus, they gave me a transfer ticket, which, you know, it's good for any other bus in Vancouver up to 4:45 p.m. That's when this transfer expires. However, this transfer actually doesn't include the SkyTrain, and the next mode of transportation I have to take is the SkyTrain, and I can't use this, which means I have to then pay another $2.75 in order to get on the SkyTrain, and I have $2.65. So here I am on the bus ride, like panicking, contemplating, like okay, so I'm gonna have to find another bottle, which will be no problem, but then I'm gonna have to walk another 35 minutes with this heavy ass backpack to you know, the next depot, and then, you know, I'll then get my 10 cents and walk back to the SkyTrain station. And it's just concerning because remember, this expires. So if it took me, you know, too long to be able to get that last 10 cents, I wouldn't be able to get onto the last mode of transportation, which means I would have had to walk. And I was like, no, oh my gosh, who knew 10 cents could have been the demise of like this whole thing, right? Fingers crossed 10 cents doesn't improve. The moral of the story is do it right the first time, you know? Just don't half-ass it, do it right the first time. And that's what I did. I was just like, I'm not gonna need that 10 cents, whatever. And it almost threw this entire thing into a complete tailspin. But guess what? I was walking off the bus and I was panicking because I was looking for this. I thought I dropped it and the bus driver's yelling at me and I'm freaking out. Guess what I found? On the ground, 10 cents. Who knew it? Like, I was like panicking this whole time, and man, oh god. I mean, my second plan of attack was to try to sell my iPhone cord for 10 cents, which I think would have been comical, but I'll take this approach. So let's go get on SkyTrain. spoke too soon. I'm a whole dollar. I'm a whole dollar off. Oh my god. Let's just say a whole lot was wrong in my brain. In Victoria, the bus costs $2.50, and I don't know why, but I had it stuck in my mind I'd only need $5 max. But no, you know, $2.75 plus $2.75 does not equal $5. But I can't even explain why. I just had it in my brain $5 would have been enough. How embarrassing. So really, in my pocket was only $2.15. How I could get this confused, I have no idea. Goes to show how well I did in math class. I literally need someone to just give me $1. So I'm gonna see if there's something in my backpack that I can trade for $1, because that's all I need. That's all I need is $1. Since when did the SkyTrain go up to $3.10? Like, seriously. Again, moral of the story is don't be lazy. I should have picked up more bottles. And B, you know, do your research, Tat. God, I definitely think I have an item that I'm okay to part with in order to get my $1. Okay, so I'll try selling this for $1, and if that doesn't work, I am happy to sell my headphones for $1. That's all I got for right now. I also have about 7 hours left before the event starts. However, I really don't want to be walking at nighttime, so really I only got about 4 hours. So let's see if someone will give me $1. So I cheated. I absolutely cheated. There was no way that I was about to walk to the bottle depot, find another $1's worth of bottles without a bag. It wasn't gonna happen. And yeah, I was getting a little too stressed out, and the thought of like walking in the dark is really not appealing to do here in Vancouver. So I cheated and I accepted $1 from a lady who just gave me the $1. She didn't take anything from me. I didn't earn it. She just gave me the $1. So I ended up, yes, taking money from someone, which means I'm in violation of the rules. So I'm in violation of the rules. So to rectify that, even though my transfer ticket is still valid, and I could technically hop on any bus now and make my way all the way to the theater, I'm going to walk there. So it's a solid hour walk. It's 4.5 kilometers. That's how I'm going to rectify that. But yeah, I cheated. I see it, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I see it. It's so close. I'm at 10% battery left. Oh my god, my back. I just have to get there, and then I can find a spot to sit down and just stay for the rest of the day. I'm almost there. Oh my god. Whew. I'm here. I did it. Oh my gosh. I'm still not over because I gotta go find a place to sit. Oh my gosh.
He's just ripping everybody off.
Lord. To relax. We'll overview once I find a place to sit down. 3 hours later, I was standing in line to enter the venue. It was a full house and the setting felt quite intimate. I got to meet the legend himself and got a dapper photo. It was such a delight to meet one of my idols who has such an impact on my creative journey and my views on the world. Beau himself was as is in his videos. His inner monologue is authentic in person as it is on his videos. At the beginning of this journey, I had it in my mind that this was just an ode to Beau, a thanks for all that he brings. What I didn't realize was that it was for me too.
In just this one day, not only had I learned a fair bit about myself, but I have gained a deep respect for the hustle and the hard times people face, and it has forever made me grateful for my situation. I will always be humbled by this experience, and if you see a piece of trash, pick it up.
Rerouting, why? And I'm a little bit crooked, aren't I? Yes, I am. Line, and I'm so nervous. I think I'm gonna puke. You don't need to reroute. Why are we rerouting? Stop. I could nap. I'm so wasted. Nasty. I am absolutely knackered.